Hello, everyone. Today's episode is Overpass, and with that, I will have covered every single map in CS2 except for the three new ones, including Train, which will be up next. But, anyways, moving on, this is going to be CT Spawn, which is subsequently the A bomb site. You can either call this Truck or Optimus, because haha, Optimus Prime is Truck. Transformer! You can call this area Bank. I wish there was like an easier reminder that this area is called Bank. Since that trash can already has a name, we're gonna call this one trash can. You can also call it garbage. You can call it disposal. You can call it bin. Generally, this entire area is called long, reaching all the way over here. This area of long is called cafe. You can also call it restaurant if you really wanted to, because there's a sausage cafe slash restaurant right over here in this area. This call out is tree. I hope it's clear why it's called tree. This area can be called rock because of the rock. Or you might hear a lot of old gen players calling it picnic because there actually used to be a little picnic area right over here with like an entire blanket and basket set up and everything. This area can be called park or playground, you know, because well, it's literally a park and playground. I mean, you literally got hopscotch, you got those dangly things where you try and go as far back as possible and kill yourself by shooting forward the spring. You even got the slide and stuff. This area is called fountain. I'm sure it's very clear why it's called fountain. This area is called party because of the balloons. There's clearly a celebration going on here, you know, with the with even more references. They're eating from the little sausage restaurant, the worst restaurant. The worst? I don't know. I'm not German. I can't pronounce this stuff. Also, you can shoot these, and they release confetti, so even more reason to call it party. As per usual, this area is the middle of the map, so it's called mid because it connects a lot of stuff. For example, it connects fountain, it connects through long, it connects that call out and that call out, which leads to the B bomb site, connects over there. Quite an important area to have control over. You might be inclined to call this area tickets. However, in conjunction, there's actually a sign here that says this is a bathroom with the sign and stuff. So please call this bathroom or restroom. Now back then, this area used to be called flower pots or flower because there was flower pots and flowers here. But since it doesn't really exist anymore, you can just stick to calling this big general area A main. Well, because it's the main way you get to the A bomb site, you know, aside from long. Moving on further, you can call this area headshot because when you're in this position, only your head shows. And I just remembered that there's actually a command to show you that literally only your head shows, right? You can also crouch down. Coming back through mid, this area is called connector because it connects the B bomb site to mid. And this area that's connected, that's attached to connector, is also called tunnels. And there's actually two of these hallways if you go up the ladder over here as well. So you can call this upper tunnels and you can call this lower tunnels. Coming through, this is T-spawn. We have traversed to the other side of the map. That is where they spawn, way back near that wall. Cool little Easter egg. If you come to this corner of T-spawn, you can actually hear a rock band playing in there. Or actually, I suppose it's not a rock band, it's just EDM music. Well, you get the idea. This entire area is called tracks, preferably because it's right under the train tracks. Haha, get it? Oh my god, guys, it's Overpass in Overpass? It's the Overpass in Overpass? Holy shit. The general consensus is that this door is called Squeaky, as is with literally every single door in Counter-Strike is just called Squeaky. Now you can call this callout one of two callouts, either short or water, and I just want to let you guys know that I prefer the callout short a lot more, and the reason why I don't like the call out water is that, well, first off, there's no water here anymore. And second off, is that players might get confused with this call out right over here because water used to exist over here as well. And it's just a lot less confusing when you use the call out short because players are more likely to recognize that this is short. Or, hell, how about this? How about you just say they're coming from squeaky or they're coming from connector, right? It's a much more understandable and easy call out than water and much less likely to create confusion. This entire wall is called boost because, as I'm going to demonstrate, if you get a friendly teammate here to stand anywhere on this wall, quite really, you can hop on their head and, okay, hello, oh my god. If you can hop on their head, you have a nice angle towards short, like so. And do be wary of players who are jumping up as well, like this. Alright, say it with me. Whenever there's a bag of any construction mix, whether it's cement, whether it's sand in Counter-Strike, it'll always be called sandbags. Moving over, this is called Monster. Now you know where the Be the Monster AK skin came from. This area is called Sewers, because it resembles sewers, you know, with the grates and everything. This area is called Barrels. I hope it's clear why it's called Barrels. Coming on over, this is the B bomb site, and right next to it is Pillar. I hope it's clear why it's a pillar. Once again, going back to the point about water, you can call this water. People will probably understand, but again, to avoid confusion, either call this hell or pit. First off, it's pretty clear that it's, you know, a pretty big pit in the ground, but you can also call it hell because the call out right above it, this area here, is called heaven because it's high up in the sky, you know? It's pretty high up. You can call this area stairs, which also leads up to the A bomb site. I hope it's clear why I'm calling it stairs. You're not going to use this call out a lot, but it's still useful to know. This little wooden construction thing is called bridge because it's, you know, a bridge that steps over pit. This area is called graffiti because all the other graffiti on the map seem to have names on them. So, you know, the only one that's remaining is called graffiti. And another name that you might hear this being called is ABC. I have no fucking clue why it's called ABC. I tried looking it up, I tried searching for it, and I couldn't find a single resource on why it's called ABC. It probably has something to do with the graffiti itself, but I couldn't fucking read it at all. Like, I don't know whether this is supposed to be letters or just artistic stuff, but I don't know. I give up halfway through trying to understand it. Just stick to calling it graffiti and just remember that if someone calls this as ABC, you know where it is at least. And let's not forget the greatest call out known to mankind. He is literally right over there!